Good day everyone, we are the group 3. So today we're going to present our situational analysis and we're about to discuss the ways of clarifying text messages. So by the way, I am Ana Rose Alvarico Marcera, the first reporter of this group. So what are media messages? Media messages contain an information and ideas that are shared to a large audience of people. So it means these are the information and ideas that are conveyed through various media platforms. So they have the power to shape our thoughts, beliefs, and behavior. The example of these are news articles, advertisement, movies and TV shows, social media posts, and etc. Media messages are not always objective or neutral. It is important to be critical of the message that we consume and to question their underlying assumptions. So by understanding how media messages work, we can become more informed consumers of media and make more informed decisions about how we interact with the world around us. Next, we have the evaluating messages. So why do we evaluate messages? So we evaluate message to ensure that we're not easily misled by analyzing the source, the content, and the purpose of a message. We can discern fact from fiction, identify biases, and assessing the validity of arguments. So this critical thinking skills helps us form informed opinions, make sound decision, and navigate the ever-increasing flow of information.
The strategies for evaluating our message. How do we evaluate messages? So, in order to evaluate whether a message is effective, we can ask our series of questions which reflect messages. Form our qualities for an effective message. Number 1, simplicity. Number 2, specificity. Number 3, structure. And number 4, stickiness.
Good day everyone, I am Chelsea May de la Cruz and I am the next reporter. One way of clarifying text messages is having simplicity. Why? Because keeping the language simple avoids confusion and reduces the risk of misinterpretation. People reading your message don't have extra context like tone or body language that they would do in a face-to-face conversation. So straightforward language or direct and simple language helps ensure that your message is understood as you intend. To identify if the message carries simplicity, we should consider if the purpose of the message is evident and if the core message or the main idea is clear to understand. Another way of clarifying text messages is observing specificity. Being specific makes it easier for the recipient to understand exactly what you're asking or saying. Vague messages can lead to misunderstandings or require extra follow-up questions, which can be frustrating and time-consuming. Specific details like times, names, or actions help the other person quickly grasp what's needed. To ensure that the message has the specificity needed to be understood, we should analyze the message if the language used is specific. Is the language used clear and concrete or abstract and confusing, or if it has some additional meaning behind it that were misconstrued?
Structure. Ideas should be organized and easily to follow. 1. Doesn't the messages have a structure? 2. If there are more effective way to arrange the idea. So structure is the message should be well organized and logical. A clear structure helps the audience and follow message easily and understand the main point. Stickiness. The messages should be display concurrent and unity of ideas. Doesn't the idea should be message follow smoothly. So stickiness is a message should be memorable and engaging and should be captured an audience and attentions and remains in their minds as long after they receive it. These are often to involve using storytelling.
So now that we have come to the analysis of the presentation, first off, we have heard the four main qualities of an effective message, which is simplicity, specificity, structure, and stickiness. So now we have the means to clarify a message through that four main qualities. So first off, we're going to show you a video that we're going to clarify so that you will be able to see how we're going to clarify a message through that four main qualities of an effective message.
When that alarm clock goes off at 4 or 5 in the morning, your mind says no. You just say, it's just what we do. It's what we do now. Because to get to where you want to go, the amount of pain involved, the amount of mental pain, of how many times you're going to have to do something that you don't want to do to get to where you want to go. There's going to be more times you do something that you don't want to do than you are going to want to do it. That's your new norm. And then once you do this over and over and over again, it becomes like breathing. I don't want to live this lifestyle, but to get to the other side of this, I have to.
So now that you have watched and listened to the video, we're going to clarify the message through these four main qualities of an effective message, which are simplicity, specificity, structure, and stickiness. There are guide questions in finding out these qualities. So first off is simplicity. So the guide questions of the simplicity are: is the purpose evident, or is the core message clear? So if you're going to understand it, the message of the video should be understandable or should be clear enough so that many people or most of the people, or even possible all of the people, will be able to understand what you're trying to convey. The thing is, the person on the video was trying to convey it in a more simple way so that all of the people will be able to understand, which is, if you're going to ask yourself what is the core message of the video, then you will know that it's discipline, because he was trying to convey it in a simple way. So if you're going to ask yourself, does the message have a simplicity? Then yes, of course it is. Then the second quality of a effective message is specificity. There are also guide questions as well, which is language specific? Is language concrete rather than abstract? Or does it use words which have additional meanings and could perhaps be misconstrued? Most of the time, yes, he was trying to use words that are specific. But the thing is, if you remember what he says, there are times that he uses words that are or that have different meaning, which is, it's like breathing. The thing is, was not trying to convey it in a specific way. What he was trying to say is that it's like breathing. The thing that you do over and over again will naturally become part of you. It will become a habit, in a simple words. So he didn't mean it in a specific way. So does the message have a specificity? Then no, because even though most of the time he uses specific language, but there are times also that the language he used are not specific. So now we're going to find out the third quality of an effective message, which is structure. And finding out this quality of a message, then there are guide questions, which is, does the messages have a structure? And is there a more effective way to arrange the ideas? Well, the thing is, the person on the video did
convey the message in a well-organized manner, which is provide a problem, we provide a solution, and we provide a result. So the problem that he says is that in waking up early in the morning, the thing is sometimes we don't want to wake up early in the morning, but the solution will be to do it even if you don't want to, and you have to do it over and over again. That's the solution, and the result will be it will become naturally part of you. It will become your habit to do it over and over again even if you don't want to. So that's what he's trying to say, which is he did convey it in a well-organized manner. So this means that the message of the video have a structure. So now we're going to clarify if the message of the video have the fourth quality of an effective message, which is stickiness. There are guide questions as well in finding out this quality, which is, does the idea of the message flow smoothly? So if you're going to ask that, then yes, the message of the video flows smoothly because it has a structure, which was saying the problem, the solution, and the result. And it was saying things that are only necessary in his message that he was trying to convey. He didn't say unnecessary things that will make his message go off topic. So this means that the message of the video have a quality of a stickiness.
So, good day everyone. So I'm going to explain these words. Your mobile device quickly has become the easiest portal into your digital self, using these four main quantities and effective messages, which is simplicity, specificity, structure, and stickiness. So we have here first simplicity. Simplicity means the image says that your mobile phone has quickly become the easiest way to connect with your digital life. And we have here also specificity. So specificity, in simple words, it means that a mobile phone has become the simplest and fastest way to access your online or digital identity. It connects you to everything about you that exists digitally, such as social media, emails, and personal information. Next, we have here structure. Structure means we have here main idea. So the main idea, we have here main idea, reason, and purpose. First is main idea. So main idea means your mobile device is important. The reason is it has quickly become the easiest way, and the purpose is to access your digital self. So the sentence means that our phones are now the quickest and easiest way to connect with everything that represents us online. So lastly, we have stickiness. So stickiness, we have here mobile device. The mobile device means reminds us of something we use every day. And we have here quickly. So quickly means suggest a fast change, making it feel important. And we have here also easiest portal. Easiest portal means make us think of a simple way to connect. And last, digital self refers to the online identity which feels personal and modern. So together these words form a message that sticks. Our phones have become the fast and easy way to access who we are online. This stickiness makes the idea memorable because it connects with something we experience daily. So that's would be all. Thank you.
So here is the last example. As you can see in the screen, it is a social media post where someone is posting her opinion about the typing Christine. So to evaluate this post or this message, we have to go under the four main qualities for an effective message. So as I can see in this post, I can see here the simplicity of the message because it is straightforward and easy to understand. It conveys a clear sentiment of frustration and anger towards people who are making light of the situation in Bicol. And the language used is relatively simple, making it accessible to wide audience. We can also see there the specificity of the message because the post is specifically mentions the Typhoon Christine and the ongoing recovery efforts in Bicol. So it highlights the insensitive comments made about the situation, such as the desire for another typhoon to hit the region. The post emphasizes the human cost of the disaster, mentioning missing and deceased individuals. From this social media post, I consider that the message is well structured, starting with the current situation in Bicol and then transitioning to the insensitive comments, and concludes with a powerful statement expressing the author's anger and frustration. The use of rhetorical question adds emphasis and engages the reader. Lastly, I consider the stickiness of the message that the authors conveys to the audience. The message is emotionally charged, tapping into the reader's empathy and sense of justice. The use of strong language and vivid imagery helps the message resonate with the audience. The post highlights a common human experience, the desires to help those in need and condemn those who lack compassion. Overall, the post is effective in conveying its message due to its simplicity, specificity, structure, and its stickiness. It effectively captures the attention of the readers and leaves a lasting impression. And that is all. Thank you.